basically, after I record it, I trim the video if needed, I extract the MP3, I upload it to YouTube, then I upload it to Vidyo.ai, and this is where AI cuts in. So what I do is Vidyo.ai is an AI-based platform. That's the one that listens to it for me. It decides that based upon the topics and what you said and when you decided to breathe and paused, this one came up with how many clips? 17 shorts in a 15-minute video. Is that I think these are the ones. And what I've found is about 80% of them are usable. 20%, not really, it's kind of missed it, or it's not quite the point I want to make, but 80% are usable. So that right there has saved me anywhere between half an hour to an hour of that, just alone. Just finding the clips, let alone editing them. Then, of course, you can click edit, and once you click edit, then you can go in and actually choose like what type of caption you want, where you want it to be, if you need to move the timeline a little bit. But typically it's ready to launch, and then I can just say share to social networks, and I can either schedule it, or I can post it right away to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, and away it goes. Right, so I did that this morning with a clip from a keynote I did a couple weeks ago, and it's on 5 different platforms, and I'm having conversations on 3 of them already. And that piece of content took me 5 minutes to go from that looks nice to published and gone. And of course, it says here, like the AI will write what it thinks it's about based upon the transcript. I'll often go in and write more and change it a bit if for LinkedIn. For TikTok and Instagram, I don't, because most people don't read the captions to a large degree. But the point is I get that out. So it looks like something like this on LinkedIn. So it pushes it out, it's well put together, content's there. Then I took the transcript afterwards on my site, and I dropped it into ChatGPT and said, write me a summary based upon these 12 sales truths. And it wrote me a blog post in my own language based upon these 12 sales truths. I went in for about 10 minutes and edited it. So it was a 10-minute blog post, fired it up. So tons of SEO content, right, from my original thinking. Then I took the blog post and I fed it back into ChatGPT. And I said, make me small snippets of content for a LinkedIn carousel. So this is what I said, take these 12 non-negotiable sales truths and condense them to approximately 200 characters each, including titles so they can be used on LinkedIn carousels. Then I dropped it into a Canva template, fired my photo in there, which the background was removed using AI. And I outputted that, and that went up on LinkedIn. And then I took those images and turned them back into a video reel and put some music on it and fired that back on the platforms as well. So why I share this is here's what I was able to do in 2 to 3 hours of marketing effort, which previously would probably take 20 plus hours, which I just wouldn't do. I don't have time. So, and I wouldn't pay someone to do it, because if I added that at cost up weekly, it's a bit much. And the reality is I was able to create 12 video shorts and distribute it on 4 platforms. So 48 different pieces of content are out there. I have a 17-minute podcast out on Spotify, Apple, and 20 plus networks. 1 long-form YouTube video, 1 blog post, 1 LinkedIn carousel, 1 carousel video. So 53 pieces of thought leadership content in about 2 to 3 hours. So it gives you an idea of what we can start doing. And this is just an example, but there's different ways you can do this, right? You could take that video and then work with the content and turn it into a white paper using AI and a little bit of creative thinking, right? Or an ebook and a downloadable lead generation tool as well if you wanted to.